Mama June. Alana Thompson's Lifetime film, I Was Honey Boo Boo, unmasks her real-life events. Mama June star Alana Thompson's Lifetime movie, I Was Honey Boo Boo, provided viewers with some shocking details of her actual life. She has had the most successful career as a reality star. She started off as a child artist in tiaras and toddlers, giving her wings to grow throughout Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. Alana has spent most of her time on sets capturing her life moments. Being a celebrity has brought many controversies. Both she and June faced hate offline and online for the type of person they were. That's why the mother-daughter duo has a strained relationship. Despite all the issues, Alana has always offered good projects. What details of Alana's past have come out now? Mama June. Alana takes a huge career move. Alana Thompson has made a big career move as a nursing student. She has been admitted to St. Regis University of Denver, Colorado, to fulfill her late sister Anna's dream. Anna wished her younger sister would pursue a prenatal nursing degree to become a nurse. After much struggle with money to pay for fees, she joined college. The biggest news came when fans learned Alana bagged a $21,000 per year scholarship for further studies. Mama June took to her TikTok to reveal that Alana had been accepted into the Regis PICU nursing program. Alana posted the offer letter on March 7 to announce she has finally been accepted into Regis University's traditional Bachelor of Science in Nursing program. She will start her journey in the summer of 2025. Mama June. Alana's Lifetime movie highlights her busy yet difficult life. Lifetime and Alana Thompson are partnering to premiere a movie based on her life. Vale Cooper will portray the younger WeTV star, while Isabel Ayers will portray the older one. The press release stated that the film will delve into Alana's difficult days as she lived with continuous trolls and family tension. The original streaming platform also recently released a synopsis to brief the film's story. According to the latest update, the movie will begin with Alana's pageant participation when she was a child. Along with June, she fascinated the audience with her eye-catching attire. Viewers will witness how all the legal problems and scandals wreak havoc on her life. A part of the film has Alana starting college for a new beginning. She will become a fierce woman who will do anything to leave the societal judgment behind that tortured her in the past. The film will have her narrate her own story to expose the ugly truth of child actors. Child stardom comes with decades of challenges and traumas, so Alana will share how she has overcome all of them. Meanwhile, she is returning with her family to feature in Season 7 of Mama June, Family Crisis. The new storylines will follow the aftermath of the last season, where Shannon grappled with her marital life with Justin. For all the latest Alana's film updates, stay tuned to TV season and spoilers. Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson is stepping into the most shocking and emotionally charged chapter of her career yet, and this time there is no glitter, no jokes, no pageant persona to hide behind. Lifetime has officially announced its upcoming film, I Was Honey Boo Boo, a project already generating massive buzz and intense reactions across social media. The title alone makes a bold promise. A promise to rip away the manufactured reality TV image and expose the raw, unfiltered truth of a young girl who grew up in a world that cheered her on while simultaneously tearing her apart. For the first time ever, Alana is letting viewers see the real person behind the catchphrases, behind the show's chaos, behind the headlines that defined her childhood. She is ready to unmask everything. Sources close to the production reveal that I Was Honey Boo Boo is not simply a dramatized retelling of her early fame. It is a deeply revealing look into the personal events that shaped her life. While the film is inspired by true events and fictionalized for legal reasons, insiders confirmed that Alana herself helped guide the emotional tone, ensuring the story captured the confusion, the pain, the heartbreak, and the resilience she lived through. This is not a sensationalized tabloid retelling. This is a portrayal rooted in truth. It exposes not just the journey of a child star, but also the wounds that fame inflicted long before she was old enough to understand what was happening around her. The film is expected to take the audience behind the scenes of Alana's earliest days in the spotlight, beginning with her rise on toddlers and tiaras. While the world fell in love with her sassy energy, Alana remembers the pressure, the exhaustion, and the demand to constantly perform, even when she didn't feel like smiling. For the first time, viewers will see how the pageant world shaped her sense of self-worth, how the cameras created expectations she couldn't meet as a child, and how producers and adults often controlled her image without considering the emotional toll it took on her. The movie sheds light on how a little girl with big personality became a public spectacle, and how the laughter often hid a deeper loneliness. But the emotional intensity sharpens even more as the film dives into the chaos that followed. I Was Honey Boo Boo reportedly explores the breakdown of Alana's home life, the controversies surrounding Mama June, and the devastating fear Alana felt when substance issues, unstable relationships and legal battles began to spiral out of control. Insiders say the film does not point fingers but instead highlights the emotional confusion of a child watching her world collapse while trying to remain strong. It shows the moments she cried alone, the nights she feared the future, and the heartbreak of losing her sense of safety long before she should have known what instability felt like. One of the most powerful themes of the film is the bond between Alana and her sister Pumpkin. Their relationship becomes a central storyline, revealing the strength and love that got Alana through the hardest years of her life. When Mama June's troubles became too overwhelming, Pumpkin became her lifeline, her protector, her parent figure, her source of comfort. The film reportedly delivers some of its most emotional scenes during these moments, portraying how the sisters clung to each other while the world continued to dissect their family's every move. It shows the nights Pumpkin reassured Alana when she was scared, the sacrifices she made to protect her, and the fierce loyalty that kept their family from falling apart entirely. Viewers will also see the darker side of celebrity childhood, the bullying, the weight-shaming, and the intense scrutiny that followed Alana through her teenage years. The film highlights the cutting remarks that haunted her online, the comments about her appearance that chipped away at her confidence, and the pressure of trying to remain upbeat while silently battling insecurities. It unmasks the truth behind her smile, the one the world saw but never questioned. Insiders claim the emotional honesty in these scenes is so raw and personal that even cast and crew were visibly shaken during filming. Perhaps the most anticipated part of I Was Honey Boo Boo is its deep exploration of Alana's relationship with Mama June. Reports say the film walks a delicate line, presenting June not as a villain but as a deeply flawed person whose actions nevertheless caused massive emotional damage. The movie is said to reveal the fear young Alana felt during June's darkest years, the confusion when adults wouldn't tell her the truth, and the hurt she carried when her mother chose destructive paths over her children's stability. It shows the moment Alana realized she could not rely on June the way she needed to, and that heartbreaking realization shapes much of her emotional arc. But the film also aims to portray June in a way that leaves room for viewers to understand the complexity behind her struggles. It explores how addiction affects entire families, how cycles of trauma can continue without intervention, and how children are often forced to carry emotional weights that belong to parents. This nuance ensures the story does not devolve into blame but instead emphasizes the painful reality of what Alana survived, and how she overcame it. Another key aspect of the film is its focus on Alana's journey toward healing. While the early scenes are emotionally heavy, the latter portion shifts toward empowerment. It shows how she found her voice, how she reclaimed her identity, and how she began redefining her future outside the Honey Boo Boo brand. It highlights the steps she took to pursue education, pursue independence, and surround herself with people who truly cared for her well-being. The movie underscores that despite years of chaos, Alana never lost her sense of hope. Production insiders say this is the bravest performance of Alana's life. They claim she approached the film not just as an actress but as a survivor determined to tell the truth. Many on set reportedly cried while watching her film emotional scenes that mirrored painful memories she had kept private. Directors have praised her for her vulnerability, calling the project a career-defining moment, and predicting that the film will completely change public perception of who Alana is. As for Mama June, sources say she is extremely anxious about the release. The film will inevitably resurrect controversy she has tried to move past, and insiders claim she fears the backlash. She reportedly worries that viewers will blame her again for events she insists she has worked hard to correct. Some believe the film may reopen old wounds between June and Alana, especially if June feels the story paints her in an unforgiving light. Pumpkin, however, is said to be fully supportive and incredibly proud. She understands how important this film is for her sister's healing and growth. Pumpkin reportedly fought back tears after seeing early cuts of the movie, telling friends that the world finally gets to understand what Alana went through. Fans are already calling the film one of the most anticipated Lifetime projects in years. Social media is buzzing with speculation, excitement, and overwhelming support for Alana, who has remained strong despite years of public scrutiny. Many viewers expect the film to challenge the industry's treatment of child reality stars and spark a national conversation about the emotional consequences of early fame. I Was Honey Boo Boo is more than a movie. It is a confession, a reclamation, a reckoning. It unearths the truth behind a childhood millions witnessed but never truly understood. It shows the pain behind the punchlines, the fear behind the fame, and the courage behind the young woman who refused to be defined by her past. For years, Alana Thompson lived in a world crafted by producers, shaped by cameras and judged by strangers. Now she is telling her story her way, with honesty, vulnerability, and strength. When this film premieres, one thing will be certain. The world will never look at Honey Boo Boo the same way again. Because behind the persona was a child fighting battles no child should ever face. And now, through this powerful Lifetime movie, she is finally unmasking the truth the world was never meant to see.